Hi guys, I'm in a different space, totally different space. My husband works in the office too, and he's needed mornings lately. So I'm out here in the barn, kind of like store, kind of like my space. I haven't really finished. So if you guys got some ideas, please tell me, let me know. I still have some of my memorabilia behind me, you know, for travel. So the air conditioner's on, we're comfortable, and I have Ducky here keeping us company. So, um, so we're going to talk about something absolutely disgusting, gross. I can't believe it. Ooh, recently on a Royal Caribbean ship, we don't need to tell. It's very rare, but it happens. There was bed bugs in someone's room, and they say the best way not to get them is don't ever put your luggage on the floor and hang your clothes up and don't live out of your luggage. Well, yeah, bed bugs is the nastiest thing on earth, and this family got bed bugs, and they slept the night in that room. Their cruise was going on just fine, and I think there can be worse things, but these things bite at you while you're sleeping in the bed, and it's just disgusting, and they suck on your blood. So they actually found them, went to the service desk. At the service desk, gave them a new room, but in the meantime, they had to clean their stuff. They couldn't take one stuff in the other room. There'd be just spreading. Bed bugs can spread very easily, and I guess they had to terminate, bomb that room, seal it up, bomb it, wrap the mattress up, do what they need to do. And so far, but they did give them 30% off their next cruise. They got a nice room. They gave them $500 to spend on the cruise. But what gets me is they have to book that cruise within a year. They have to take it within a year of this cruise. And I think that's so wrong of Royal Caribbean. I mean, I don't know why they did that, but I know a lot of people that cruise once a year, and they struggle to do that. And before, you used to be able to change the date of your cruise without any penalized, but now they don't. They basically charge you quite a bit of money for do just that. So, because people, sometimes something's happened and they can't keep that date, or their boss says, "Look, I can't give you that vacation, but we can make it up to you here." Whatever the reason is, I just don't think that's a good thing. I'll be honest with you. And bed bugs is something. I know I live on a farm. I work with animals. None of them got bugs. Don't got fleas. No bed bugs. No nothing. I'm so about that. I keep everything extremely clean. Now, this, I mean, bed bugs is rare as it is, but now the internet is just being cruel, saying they must have brought it with them. They're dirty. It's not true. They do like dirty clothes, and that's where I'm a little confused how they got in. I know on a cruise ship, I put my dirty clothes back in a suitcase. One is I don't want them laying around, and I do laundry on a cruise ship. It's my convenience. It means I can pack less, okay? So if it's a 11 or 12, I pack 9 days, and the 7th day I do laundry. So it's a must kind of thing. But they do love dirty clothes. And if you throw things on the floor and they're in the carpet, you may be bringing home bed bugs. And I'm not saying anyone was clean or dirty, but a lot of people asking for that room number now and saying, "Oh, I don't want that room. I don't want that room." And the sad thing is, I'm not saying the ship's name. It's been taken care of. It was very, very recent. It happened over the 4th of July. So I wouldn't want to start anything. I just know when you go into a room and you're like, bed bugs. The best way to find them is take the sheets and everything off. Look at the mattress. If you have magnifying glass, use it. The corners of the bed is where they gather and they hide. Look for it very carefully. Take tape, put it on, peel it off. You can find them that way. There's many ways to find bed bugs wearing white socks in your room is another way of finding them as well. It's not something that is, you know, that you want, but I think Royal Caribbean could have done better, because that's a major inconvenience. But then they had to make sure everything was clean. You have to get rid of them if you find them. Put your stuff in the dryer for 15 minutes on high heat. That will kill them. Now, I do know that I rented a hotel once that had bed bugs, and I carry Lysol with me now. I'm not. It's my carry-on bag. I'm not sure if they're going to allow you to do that now, because they've changed all those situations massively, and it's you know, just, you just don't know. I mean, what do you think? What do you think about this? Because this does gross me out. And these people took it with stride. They didn't get upset. They handled it kindly. They talked to the desk and said, look, and they bite, and it's a strange rash, and it doesn't really look like bites. I looked it up, and I actually said, didn't you say you rented a furnished B&B and it had, and my friend says, yeah, show me pictures of, yeah, they're really, really Mikey straw, but they look like specks of dirt, and you still can see them. But that's why I said, if you're going on a cruise ship and you feel freaked out by this, bring a magnifying glass, look around the edges, pull the sheets and the blankets up, look all around, wear white socks while you're walking around the room, and if you see that, then you know you have bed bugs, and you report it. I also, you can't bring a bomb or anything. You know what I'm talking about. There's some stuff. They won't allow that. But just let them know. If that makes you feel safe, also don't put your luggage on the floor. Hang your clothes up. Keep them away from the floor, because they love the dirty areas, and the floor is the dirtiest in a room. And if you have dirty clothes, bring a laundry bag. Hang it up in your closet, and that's where you put all your dirty clothes. Don't put them on the floor. Don't throw them on the bed, because once again, bed bugs like dirt. So it happens, and so it's a sad situation, actually. I'm trying coffee without creamer. I miss my creamer. So, yeah. I mean, it doesn't taste bad. I have sugar in it, but I still miss my creamer. But I don't know what else to say, is that that's gross. And I'm glad that Royal Caribbean handled it right away. They gave them the $500. They gave them the 30% off next cruise. But I think they should have did better. I think they should have done better. They did give them another room. Evidently, they always do keep a spare room somewhere, because all these cruises have been booked, but spare rooms, they usually have one or two for emergencies. Now, what do you think? Do you think the Royal Caribbean should have did better? Did they handle it pretty well? What do you think about, getting on a Royal Caribbean ship after this? Let's just say it's rare. It's so rare. It's absolutely weirdly rare. More common in a hotel than it is. So the person who brought them in most likely stayed at a hotel that had them, and then brought them into the cruise ship. But these people did not. They were not in the room long enough for them to take over the room like that. And they found it the next day. They took care of it. And so, what do you think? I know that's my coffee talk for today. It's Monday the 22nd. I know I didn't tell you that at first, did I? I told you so I had to give the date. I had to give the time. Oh, the time's 9 o'clock in the morning. It's still early. Oh, the story comes from the blogs of Royal Caribbean. So if you have a story, share it with me. And I'm happy to share it with everybody else. Come on. Come on. Share. Well,